Hi, Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, coming to do day 15 of the December daily draws. I flash back to the start of these daily draws, which I started in October, and went back in time for a moment. But it's not October, folks. Surprise, surprise. It's actually December the 15th. So, and it's a very cold day here today, and I will be going out for a while, but I don't expect to be out in the cold for too long today. So we'll see what the cards have to say about today, and where our focus needs to be today. And as usual, we'll start with the tarot card. I'm just giving them a last minute shuffle. So here we go. Let's we'll cut the deck there today, and we have this, and it's the Empress. Isn't that a lovely card? A very lovely card. And that's all about bounty. You've got the butterflies of transformation, all coming to this light source. So it's very bright and nature-based and rooted in earthiness, and the Empress is there releasing and creating and nurturing, and that's very much what the Empress is all about. Almost like that maternal kind of figure, the nurturing, creation, in charge of the natural physical realm, the natural realm, all things connected with nature, the living things, whereas the Emperor's more about structure and perhaps man-made, the man-made system of the world, where the Empress is down to the natural world. And it's quite a unique depiction of the Empress to what we normally see. So I'm going to read a little bit in the guidebook, because I'm still getting to know this deck through these readings, and I'm really enjoying this deck actually, and I've been interested to see what the guidebook has to say on the Empress, and I've turned straight to it. There we go. Mind you, it will be near the beginning, won't it? So the Empress. There's only a short bit here for the Empress. Lady Mother, call the wandering souls. We bring you gifts. They fly near the Empress, dancing in the sky. They paint synchronized kaleidoscope choreographs for her pleasure, and she smiles as she takes it in. Her mind and her thoughts are the conductor to this visual symphony. It is like she's conducting, like a choreography there. Gently they lay a crown woven of the first buds of spring across her brow. Yes, they do. And Jasmine and Lily of the Valley have graciously donated their first buds for your coronet, the spirit sigh. The apple tree man has gifted you with his fruit, and the lady of the fields her grains. They lay in her basket. Yes, you can see them in the basket there. With a sudden flourish, the spirits whirl together, then spin off to an explosion of light and music. Farewell, dear lady, they call. Creativity, generosity, patience, love. The Empress is about abundance, experiencing the senses and embracing the natural. She is a creator. She is the mother, fertile and nurturing. Clasped to her body like a child, she holds a basket of the earth's bounty, fruits and sheaves of wheat and glorious flowers. She is the primal essence and embodiment of life, and she is deeply tied to nature. Crowned in ivy, she is clasped in garments the colours of the world around her. So, I think, to summarize, I think this is all about the essence of life. You know, the life, Mother Earth, life, creation. Today, is there something creative that we can do? Can we connect with nature and the natural world around us, to connect and appreciate with the nature around us? So if I go outside, even though it's cold, appreciate the cold, the wind, and all the other natural things, the plants and the trees and the birds that are flying around and other things like that. Just take a look. Sometimes these things are going on around us all the time, and we can we let them we don't notice them so much. We get on with our own lives, and we miss a lot of things. We know they're there, but we take them for granted. So maybe today, just take a pause and look around you and appreciate nature and the life around you, and give thanks for it and connect with it and into that universal natural life that is all around us. So let's see what oracle card we get with that. And as we do that, of course, that can inspire us that gives us a sense of life energy as well, gives us a boost in that way, and can help boost that creativity within us to create things in our lives, and to just be creative and productive, and to let that energy flow through us. So let's see what oracle card we get. So here we go. Dry desert. And even that in itself is nature, isn't it? You know, even in a desert with the cacti growing there, and that to me is a symbol that even in times that feel barren and dry, and you'd think, well, there's not much growth going there, but it's still that energy. The sand is still part of the earth. It's still got that earth energy, and we can adapt. You know, the cacti is adapted to live and to survive in the desert situation, and it can, you know, it's life is there even in the starkest and most difficult of times. So if you're going through a hard time, a dry spell, a barren time, and doesn't seem to be much creativity, there's always that spark, that aspect of something, that there's always something there even in those hard times to draw upon. I'll just see what the book has to say about that. Dig deep for inspiration in truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. Resilient and adaptable. So you've got to adapt to whatever situation that you're in. And indeed, the Empress energy will help you do that, because she is connected to nature. She's connected to whatever situation. She will give you that life force, that resilience that you need, that can be found in nature, like with the cacti in the desert. So is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until, after consistent effort, you reach the oasis you're searching for. So consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They have adapted to thrive in spite of the outer environment. In a desert, water essential for life can be found deep on the ground. That's why you might need to dig deep within you to find that energy in life that you need. Go deep within yourself now. Find your truth there. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and choose to do the real work and discover the answers deep within you. This may not seem like the most productive time, but looks can be deceiving. This is a most important place to find what's truly right for you. So basically now, just to sum up the message, you've got the Empress there with the life-giving force, the abundance, the creativity, connection with nature, getting in touch with just the life force of the universe, and that nurturing aspect. So look for opportunities to be creative and to connect with nature. If you're going through a dry spell, a hard time where things don't seem to be productive in that way, just recognize that things can still flourish, can still be alive and have that life force, even in these stark situations. And you may need to dig deep to get into that life force. But the Empress energy of the universe is there. You may just need to dig deeper as you move forward and find that oasis where you will really connect with the Empress energy and find that abundance and creativity. So persevere, keep going, dig deep within, because you've been taught to be resilient and adaptable to changing, to deal with any environment, and then move on from that environment and that situation, and then reach that place where you can flourish and be abundant. So I think these two work together really well there. But life is everywhere, even in the most barren of deserts. If you may need to search for it, you may need to dig deep for it, but life is around us everywhere. We just need to find it, connect with it, and let it flow through us and bring us that abundance and creativity that we seek. So that's the message for today. I'll see you again tomorrow for December, not October, December the 16th. And until then, thanks for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Okay, bye-bye.